Joel here from TalkSport, and you are watching Kitstory. They're Britain's biggest club, whose reach extends all four corners of the globe, from Salford to Salzburg, from Thameside to Tasmania. And when you're thinking of Man United, you're thinking of the iconic red shirt, right? Well, that's not always been the case. Back in 1878, when United was starting out as Newton Heath, their very first kit was actually a white shirt with long blue shorts and socks. Sounds a bit like Tottenham to me, to be honest with you. They experimented with a red and white half and half kit in 1887. In 1893, they went with a green and yellow strip, complete with figure-hugging trousers. But the first time they used the red kit that they're known for today was actually in 1902. And they've pretty much stuck with it ever since, give or take a few years. Yes, Manchester United and their famous red shirt go together like Harry Redknapp and Peter Crouch, or Sam Allardyce and a long ball. It's a kit with an illustrious history, a shirt that's worn by legends such as George Best, Bobby Charlton, Dennis Law and Phil Jones, to name three. And they've also had real beauties over the years too. From the one Ronaldo wore in 2007-2008 season, to the collared cracker in 1999 when United took the treble in. And as one of the biggest clubs in the world, United strips have always attracted interest and occasionally some ridicule. They're big earners too. In 1982, for example, United slapped their first ever sponsor on the front of their famous shirt with the Japanese electronics giant Sharp, paying for the privilege. They've had a few sponsors since as well. Vodafone, AIG, Aon, and the current sponsor, Chevrolet. They've even got a sleeve sponsor now, Cola. It will be the armpit next. That's made for the right guard. During the 1990s, the United home shirt always had a propped collar, a design feature that gave this man the opportunity to pimp the kit in his imitable way. That didn't mean they were always easy on the eye. From acid house lunacy of the 90 to 91 away outfit and the garish green and yellow third kit of the 92 to 94 season, there have been a few shockers since then. And no, we're not talking about Eric Jemba Jemba. What was up with that laced up collar? Not even Captain Marvel, Brian Robson himself, could pull that one off. And who can forget the infamous grey away kit of the 95-96 season, a strip that manager Alex Ferguson blamed for a defeat against Southampton. Fergie reckoned the shirts blended into the background, making his players invisible to each other. United lost 4 games and drew 1 in that kit before it was rapidly retired, never to be mentioned again. Until now, obviously. But that kit was nothing compared to the one the goalkeeper, Peter Schmeichel, had to wear the following season. Nobody could miss that one. In 1998, meanwhile, United incurred the wrath of its fans when they removed the words football club from the team badge on the shirt. The idea being it would make the club more marketable across the world. The following year, United achieved an unprecedented Premier League, FA Cup and Champions League treble in a shirt that featured a star over the club's crest, signifying their first European Cup win in 1968. Although they actually wore all blue in that famous game against Benfica at Wembley. In 2008, meanwhile, United commemorated the 50th anniversary of the Munich air crash by wearing a replica strip of the one worn by the Busby Babes in 1958. It also had numbers 1 to 11 on the back, rather than the squad numbers typically seen today. Back then, United would release a new home kit every couple of years, but since 2009, when this bizarre black chevron suddenly appeared on the shirt, the club put one out each season. Now every summer, there's a shiny new kit to behold. Or sometimes 3. Like the tartan number in 2012, and the twin shades one in 2016. And of course, last season's edition, which featured black shorts, a colour known to make its wearer appear slimmer. Today, United's kit remains one of the best selling in the world, shifting a staggering 1.5 million each season. They've also got a 10-year deal with Adidas to make the kit, raking in 75 million a season for the Red Devils. Now that will come in handy when they have to pay off Ole Gunnar Solskjaer next season. My name's TalkSport Joel, and you've been watching Kitstory. Make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe.